Hello, today I'll show you a brilliant Sony 3D Blu-ray player. This particular model is the BDP S470. It's 3D ready. You can connect to the internet via network cable or using a Wi-Fi dongle. So you can watch your YouTube videos and also access Blu-ray live. It is obviously HD because it's Blu-ray. Dolby True HD, DTS HD, which is like sound and all that stuff. And Bevel Sync for use with a Sony TV. Overall, I'm very happy with it. Excellent sound and picture quality coming through my Samsung C8000 series. I've got no complaints. Well, I have actually got one complaint, which I'll explain about in a minute. It was to do with the 3D. I'm going to quickly turn it around and show you some of the ports on the back. Here is a USB, where you can either stick in a USB storage device for your Blu-ray Live to save the info, or you plug in a Wi-Fi dongle. You've got your optical out, your coaxial out, HDMI out, your components video out, and you also got standard video and audio out, and as well as your LAN out, which is also known as network input. I'll go to that. And obviously that's where you get your internet access from either that or from a USB dongle. On the front you also got another USB connection there, which again you can use as the storage device for your Blu-ray Live. And you've got basic controls, so you've got stop, play, inject and power on. You do get a nice little remote with it, which is very neat and tidy and simple. Wow, very well laid out and explains what the buttons do, which is good. Because I've noticed on some makes they ain't really clear. They're on there, but they ain't clear. So anyway, it's all good. The menus on the screen when you power it on is very simple and easy to understand. Now the 3D bit, this is where I want to come back to. I was a little bit disappointed, because in order to use the 3D, you have to update the player. So you got to connect it to the internet to update the firmware. So this ain't really out of the box connect, set up and go 3D player. You have to update the player via the internet, whether you use a USB Wi-Fi dongle or a LAN cable, also known as network cable. So that was disappointing, because I know probably there's loads of people, more people that's got internet access, but there are going to be the odd few people, especially in rural areas where they can't get internet access, that wants this technology, but they find out that they've got no internet access to upload to 3D. So it was a bit of a disappointment. It does clearly say you've got to do it, so they are advertising the fact that even though it is a 3D player, in order to use the 3D feature you have got to update it via the internet. So that was really the only letdown on this model. I'm sure that future DVDs, Blu-ray 3D ones coming out by Sony will probably be now updated. So you won't need to do it, but can't swear to that. But overall, I'm very happy with it. The sound and picture quality is brilliant, and if it wasn't for the fact that you have to update it, I would have gave this a GT rating of 5 out of 5. But purely for the fact that even though it is a 3D player, you have to update it to use the 3D features, and because of that reason I'm going to give it an overall GT rating of 4 out of 5.
Overall, if you're on the budget, I'll definitely recommend the Sony 3D Blu-ray player, and the model number is BDP S470.